This is Gautam from Shailaja IS, and the video is about our SANKALP program, which is a comprehensive mentorship program for UPSC Civil Service Examination 2026 and beyond. So, before I go into the details of the program, I want to give a brief introduction about ourselves. Shailaja IS is a guidance and a mentorship institute located in Chandra Layout, Bangalore, with the core philosophy of providing genuine guidance and genuine mentorship to the aspirant community. Now, myself, Gautam, coming from an historical town of Mysore, Karnataka, I've done my graduation from IIT Guwahati, worked for 2 years in a multinational company as a project manager. Post that, I wanted to try my hands at civil service examination, exhausted all my 6 attempts, wrote 3 mains with political science as an optional. Post that, I worked for 5 years as a faculty of international relations and current affairs and as a senior mentor in IS Baba. So after 5 years of experience, I started my own institute called Shailaja IS, and it's been 2 years. We are running this institute based out of Chandra Layout, Bangalore. Now, before I go into the details of the SANKALP program, I want to clear certain misconceptions about what constitutes mentorship. The conventionally what you're accustomed to in the market is something which is based out of a test series. Any mentorship program that you come across in the market is having a fixed date, fixed test series, and if you write those tests, you're going to get the so-called mentorship. If you ask my opinion, it's more it's in-person feedback rather than a mentorship. Right? So if you don't write a test, you'll not be getting any mentorship as such. So, but our philosophy, the Shailaja IS Institute, we have a different philosophy and a different meaning of mentorship. Our idea is that we need to travel with you, along with you in this preparation journey, and give you the genuine guidance and the right inputs at the right time. Because most of the times, we have seen that if the person has got the right guidance at the right time, maybe certain things could have been done in a better manner. So that's the philosophy with which we are functioning. Now, how we are going to carry about this is that if a student wants to join our mentorship program, first and foremost, we'll understand his background, we'll understand his situation, we'll understand what is his preparation level, his or her preparation level, and then we are going to come out with the customized scheduling that applies to that particular student. A student might be having a different optional subject, it might be at a different level of preparation with regard to general studies. He might have given 1 or 2 attempts, he or she might have given mains. So each candidate is unique in himself or herself. So we'll first understand the level of preparation or the position at which the aspirant is. And then we are going to come out with a customized scheduling that applies uniquely to that particular student. So what do you mean by customized scheduling is I'll be giving you a short-term target, medium-term target, and a long-term target that suits a person's need, right? Along with that, one of the important feature is the daily accountability mechanism, where it is not just about, you can say, giving you the targets. So generally, if a student comes to me, I might give him a 10 days target to cover certain chapters of economy. And it's not that I'll be interacting with the person only on the 10th day, whether he has written the test or not. No. Instead, from day one, there's going to be a daily accountability mechanism. I'll be asking the student what has been the progress on a daily basis. He or she will be updating me via WhatsApp. There'll be a mid course review with regard to the preparation for the upcoming test. And if at all any correction is required, we'll be providing you the correction with regard at that juncture itself. So this daily accountability mechanism ensures that the person is consistent, ensures that he is disciplined, and is accountable to someone. Most of the times we have a tendency of procrastination. Today I don't have mood, so let me study tomorrow. So if you're accountable on a daily basis, at least you're answerable to someone, and that consciousness will help you put in some amount of efforts on a daily basis. Okay, so that is what I've seen with my experience of nearly 6 to 7 years while mentoring, that if a person is there to ask you what are you doing on a daily basis, and if they is giving you the guidance at an appropriate time, there is higher chances of that student performing well. Okay, so from our side, both your prelims and mains test series is going to be included as a part of the Sankalp program. Mains, we are having around 30 tests, sectional tests, full length tests. Prelims, initially in the month, for the first 6 months, we'll be having only full length tests of each subject. After January, that is January 2026 onwards, there will be a rigorous test series program exclusively focusing on prelims. And one more thing I want to make it clear, the evaluation of all this mains test series will be done by the mentor, that is by me itself. Live evaluation will be done by me, where you're going to sit in front of me. I'll be giving you the feedback, so you'll understand what are your shortcomings then and there itself. So that is an inclusive part of this Sankalp program itself, which I think which is most required for an aspirant, but which is in a lot of scarcity in the present day guidance market, right? I'll also be giving you the guidance on current affairs, how much to do, when not to do, where to focus, and all sorts of things with regard to the current affairs part of it, right? You might be also having a doubt, will there be any classes conducted? Will there be a content given from my side? No. The focus is not on giving classes or loading you with additional content. Most of the content is freely available in the market. All we have to do is revise those content, consolidate it, and get it oriented towards the examination. So that is where the Sankalp program or the mentorship is going to come into picture, where we make sure that rather than overloading the content or the classes, we help you with consolidating and revising and getting ready for the upcoming exam, right? There might be a few students who will be having that doubt that can I write tests that are available in the market or in the Telegram from other institute like a Vision or a Vajiram or a Forum or a Sarthi IS, and can I take a mentorship from your side? See, generally what I have seen from my experience, this thing is not going to be effective for a student. All I can say is that it depends upon the individual candidate's preparation level. For example, a student who would have written 1 or 2 times mains, for him or her, this particular model might be effective. So I can suggest, okay, you go ahead, write those tests, take a mentorship from my part, from my side. But for other students who wouldn't have even cleared prelims once, I would suggest not to do with this method. Obviously, there is a factor of fear of missing out. So, sir, if I don't write these tests that are available in the market, which other people are doing, will I not be missing out? See, I'll help you out with all those things. I wouldn't say that completely ignore it, because we are also following what is happening in the market, what sorts of questions are being framed. So don't worry about the fear of missing out. That is where you need a mentor or a guide, so that you will be overcoming those obstacles. Okay, so it all depends. So I wouldn't say that it's a strict no. I wouldn't say it's a strict yes. It depends upon each person's preparation level, and if it is suitable for them, I would suggest them. If it's not suitable, I would suggest it's better not to do it. Okay. Now, with all this, what is the fee structure? It's 13,999 only, and it's valid till prelims 2026. It's a year-long program. You have an option of giving it in 2 installments. First installment of 8,000, the second installment of 6,000. If you have any more queries, you can contact me on this particular number. Seats are limited because the idea is that we want to give individual attention to aspirants who are serious in their preparation journey and who need a guide, who need a person who travels along with them in their journey. So if you have any queries, if you're interested to join, kindly contact this number, and all the very best.